Okay, let's talk about the next game coming out, and that is New Horizons Animal Crossing for the Switch 2, and the free update for version 3.0, which is coming both to the Switch 2 and the Switch 1 version. Okay, so the Switch 2 version, not much is changing. It looks better, like it definitely looks cleaner, and it runs smoother, and you can have more people on your island. Now let's talk about the free update version 3.0. No, but for like the Switch 2 version just seems like such an unnecessary update. It's like, yeah, it's one of the best selling Switch 2 titles or Switch 1 titles out there. We better make a Switch 2 version of it. But they didn't know what the heck to do. And they didn't want to separate their community so much that they screw themselves over with other people who still like playing this game on the Switch 1 and force them to go over to the Switch 2, right? Which is weird because, like, if Nintendo is supposed to be this big boogeyman that everyone says they are, why didn't they just, like, make amazing content that needs to be had for Animal Crossing fans in the Switch 2 edition? Why didn't they hide it in there? Why didn't they go, oh, you want this really cool feature that, like, totally reopens this game and makes it so much better? Get the Switch 2 edition. No, what they did is they said, hey, the Switch 2 edition gives you a few, like, slice of life upgrades, like, just let's make it a little faster, a little better, more people can hang out with you. This version here, this free update version 3.0, that's the big update. They're giving us a hotel we can play in and design and have people come and stay and stuff. They're giving us Zelda characters, of which I luckily, being a non-amiibo collector, have the 2 amiibos I need, one for each person. Mind you, if you want to play those have those Zelda characters on your island, there's a list, you can find it online. Half of these, like, Zelda amiibos will give you Tulin, the other half will give you Minoru. I happen to have the Skyloft Zelda, which if you played the Skyward Sword, you might have bought it for the Switch. It gives you Tulin, and then I happen to buy the Wolf Link amiibo version of Twilight Princess HD. So I have that one, which gives you Minoru. So, but there's a huge list. You can take a look at that to get those characters. That's what I'm most excited about. But they're also giving us Splatoon stuff, which is really cool. And I think some Splatoon characters, I didn't see that part. I'm not a Splatoon person. Those are cool. And then it's also giving this huge dream world where you can, like, completely update and change everything. It's doing a lot, and it's cool, and I think it's going to revitalize this game until they come out with a new one. There's enough to do that, like, I think it's cool enough. So let me know what you guys think down below. Peace.